Hello, I am Father Timothy Barr of the Diocese of Rockford, Illinois. Many people will ask me questions about the HHS mandate. What is it? Well, first of all, what is the HHS? What is that? It's the Department of Health and Human Services run by our federal government in Washington, D.C. These questions may provoke other questions, such as what does the church teach on contraceptives and abortions and abortion-inducing drugs? Also, are we against women? Are we against the health of women? As well as family planning. What's appropriate in that? I will not address any of those issues right now. This will just be addressing what is going on with the legality of the HHS mandate. First of all, what is the mandate? What are they telling us? So what the HHS mandate says is that all people, all employers must pay for contraceptives and abortion-inducing drugs. The church teaches that this is gravely evil. And so the government is demanding that even churches have to pay for this. Something that we believe to be wrong and morally evil and goes against the very health of women. And so the church says, we don't want to do this. It goes against our very fiber, and we would be condemned to hell if we were to actually do this. Yet the government is saying, you must do this. This is unprecedented in the United States. Religious liberty has always been upheld in this way, but the government has decided not to uphold it now. Once this happens on this issue, in any issue, it can happen. And it's not just about religion. Even in our individual belief, if the government can do this to a religion, the government can certainly suppress that in your own individual belief. This is unprecedented, and this needs to be protected for everybody, not just the Catholic Church or those Catholics who actually agree with the Church. There are also other things that concern the Church on these things across the boards, not just for the Church, but for everybody. I'm sure you've heard about the accommodation and how the government will not make the Church to pay for all these immoral acts and things. So this accommodation is not really an accommodation at all, only by name. The accommodation is only about a stay for about a year till August in 2013, where the church will not be sued or fined for not providing such immoral services. After that date, then the church will be liable for those services not rendered and those immoral services. So it's only a stay until in August 2013. Now to apply for this so-called accommodation, this stay for about a year, there are two criteria that the church has a difficult time with. It goes against the very nature of the church. The first requirement that the state wants of the church is that you cannot hire anybody outside the faith. So that means we cannot hire anybody outside the Catholic Church, or who believes in that and who is not a member of the church. Think about all the universities and colleges, the high schools, grade schools, hospitals, even Catholic charities in the Campaign for Human Services that the church supports and runs at the USCCB level. All these things would no longer be in existence because we do hire people outside our faith. That is what we do. It would be unfair to people outside our faith, and it would be unchristian. The second part even goes deeper and cuts to the core of our very Catholic identity. The Department of Youth and Health and Human Services has said in order to be a quote-unquote religion, we cannot help anybody outside our faith. I think of Catholic Charities, St. Vincent de Paul, and all the parishes around, Knights of Columbus who help people outside their faith. The Campaign for Human Development could not do anything. It would be out of existence because that's the very purpose of it. Catholic Relief Services would no longer be in existence. Thanks be to God, we are the Catholic Church, the universal church. We serve, and we serve everybody from all walks of faith, from whatever history they have, from wherever they're at, and whatever they need. We help them. That is the very fiber of our identity as Catholics. The government and the HHS mandate is demanding that we give that up in order to apply for their definition of what religion is. For what? Only a stay for 1 year that we do not have to provide immoral services. This is unprecedented. This is something that this country has never seen before. This is a grave concern, not just for religion, but for all people who have faith. Because again, if they can do this with religion and organization, they can certainly do that with your faith, whether it's organized or not.